Hello guys, welcome to Student Future channel. Our today's video topic is how to apply for MEXT Scholarship. So simply type Japanese embassy in Pakistan in Google. You will see these tabs: Embassy of Japan in Pakistan, MEXT Research Scholarship, MEXT Scholarships, and this. Just click on MEXT Scholarships. Here you can see three program scholarships are available in Embassy of Japan in Pakistan. So first one is MEXT Research Scholarship for Masters and PhD students. If you have done your 16 or 18 years of education, then you can apply for this and status is open. MEXT Undergraduate Scholarship. Students who wish to study in Japan after intermediate or after 12, they can do bachelor's degree by applying this scholarship. If they have completed 12 years of education, it's also open. MEXT Teachers Training Student Scholarship, it's closed, but if you wish to apply in future, you can if you have 16 years of education and 5 years teaching experience. So let's move to the MEXT Undergraduate Scholarship for bachelor's degree. Okay, when you will click on this link, you can see applications for MEXT Undergraduate Scholarships are now open. Guidelines, application form, and other supporting documents can be downloaded directly from the link below. This is the link. You can download all the documents from this link. You can also find past examination questions on this link page. So here are past paper samples that we will see at the end of the video. Okay. So last day to apply for the scholarship is 31st May of 2024. Note, due to a large number of applications received every year, we are unable to confirm receipt of documents. Only the shortlisted candidates will be contacted for test and interview. So you guys should know, when you will apply for this scholarship, you will be shortlisted for test and interview. So you have to be prepared for this test and interview to avail this scholarship. For samples, they have given you past papers. For preparation, they have given you these past paper samples. So an inquiry is made to why someone has not shortlisted will not be entertained. Only complete applications will be considered for the scholarship. Means you have to complete each and every document for the scholarship. Then what are the required documents? This is the basic and most important point. You have to complete all these documents that they have mentioned here. The first document is marksheet form. How to fill these documents I will tell you later. Then application form. Third is academic detail mark sheet of secondary and higher secondary school. Means your matric are O levels and your intermediates are A level documents, their academic detail mark sheet. One copy each original attestation. Now what is meant by original attestation? It means you have to attest your documents. You don't need to submit your original documents, and don't do this mistake, because if you will send these original documents, these documents will not be returned. Okay, so you have to simply do the copies of your original documents, then do the attestation of those copies and submit those copies to the embassy. Then applicants must submit the following documents. These are the details related to document 3. Applicants who are attending or who have graduated from a higher secondary school and academic transcript from the higher secondary school. So as you have completed your 12 years education, you have to attach your academic transcript from the higher secondary school. Applicants who are attending or have already graduated, this is for the students who will apply for master's or PhD program. Then attested copy of certificate of graduation of school or university. Means in matric and intermediate you got 2 degrees. One is your transcript and you got degrees after some months. That is your final certificate of graduation. You also have to attest this one, but attested. So attested copy of original document but with original attestation. Applicants must submit these details are related to point 4. Applicant must submit the following documents according to his or her academic background. It means if you have done only intermediate and applying for bachelor's degree, then you have to I think point A and B is only for you. Mark sheet from the higher secondary school and your certificate of graduation from the higher secondary school. The next 2 points are related to masters and PhD students. Okay, the most important document fifth is recommendation letter from either a class teacher or a principal of last school attended. So how to fill this recommendation letter I will discuss later. Then attested copy of certificate of enrollment from current educational institution. Before applying this scholarship, you have to find a university for admission and got certificate of enrollment that you have got admission in this university. That will be your certificate of enrollment. You have to attach this copy but with attestation. Hope certificate issued by the institute for students whose final result is expected by August 2024. If you have not got your result yet, but you can get hope certificate based on this logic that your degree will be in your hand by August 2024. So you have to submit hope certificate also if you have not completed your graduation yet. So these are the required documents that we will download now and will fulfill. But the main notes you have to read it as well. Submitted documents will not be returned. That's why I am telling you again and again, don't submit your original documents. Applications should be unstapled and printed on A4 size paper. Okay, just assembled and bind it with paper clip. Certificates and documents other than those mentioned above will not be considered. Don't try to add extra documents, your awards or your any other extra document. Just attach these 7 documents. In principle, applicants should be willing to carry out their academic studies in Japan. Of course, if you are willing, so that's why you are applying in scholarship. Okay. Then wish to appear for test and interview in Islamabad. If you will be shortlisted, then you have to go to this embassy. If you are from Islamabad, or if you can go to Islamabad embassy, then this address is for you, and their email address if you want to contact them. And if you are from Karachi, then you have to go to this address and their contact details to contact them for your further details. Okay, so let's move to the their document. So your first document is marksheet form. So here is the marksheet form in Word. You can simply click here. It will be downloaded. Open it. Now you have to fill it. How to fill it? Please fill out and enclose this comprehensive marksheet listing all your grades in your matric levels or intermediate levels. If your grades are in percentage, then enter in percentage. So how to fill it? Intermediate marks, first you have to enter school name or college name and your when you got this city, then year, then enter marks and then percentage. For example, intermediate you got 990 by 11, sorry, 1100, and then enter percentage if it's like 89%. Okay, enter the same details for metric and metric levels, and if you have any other degree or any other diploma, then you can add the details of that one. Next, you have to add your choices based on your major. For example, if you're going to apply for natural sciences, then you have to tell them in natural sciences your first option is chemistry, second is physics, third is biology, like this. Then give them numbering. For example, if your first preference is chemistry, give number 1, then second choice any number that is your in your preference. So if you want to do chemistry subject only, then give first number to chemistry, name of major. Okay, or in chemistry, which kind of study do you want to do? Like in chemistry you want to do physical chemistry, organic chemistry, inorganic chemistry, like this. So this is the application marksheet details form. You have to fill it. Let's move to the next. Next is application form. How to fill application form? Here is application form. If you don't understand anything, you can simply download application guideline and you can read these application guidelines in detail just by downloading it application guidelines for undergraduate students. It is in English. If you will click here, the guidelines will be open. So you can check if you need further details to study or before applying for this scholarship. So let's move to application form. Here is application form. Click here and it will be opened. Scroll down. Here is application form. Okay, now how to fill this application form? Let's discuss this. First of all, read instructions carefully. Type and write neatly by hand in block. So you have to write block letters only, means capital letters. Then use Arabic numerals. Write years in Western calendar and write proper nouns in full without abbreviation. Okay. So first of all, name in alphabet. Write your name. For example, if your name is again Shokat, you will write Shokat as surname in capital letters. Name. Okay. If you have any middle name, then enter your middle name. Then your step gender, when you will click, it will be automatically marked. Status, then nationality. Okay. So similarly, if you have Japanese nationality, click on no. Then enter your. If you click on yes, then you have to enter these details of your expiration date. Then enter your date of birth, year, month, and date, and then write your number of age years. Then current address, just mention the address that is your on your identity card. Then enter your city and country name. Applicant with permanent resident long-term resident status may change his or her status to student if selected. Okay, now your address before departure for Japan, same as above. Then name of Japanese diplomatic office where you will apply for visa issuance. Of course, you will apply for Japanese embassy in Pakistan. Write the name here. Then write your phone number, write your email address. Only mention your active email address because you will got further details on this email. Then your present status, if you are student, click on student. Write name of school and name of organization. If you are employed, then name of organization. If you are student, then name of school. Then specialized field of study in high school or university. In which field you've done your high school. For example, you did your intermediate in science, then just mention your here science. And mention your academic record. Then okay, now it is for your academic record. First of all, you have to write your educational level for primary education from where you did elementary school education. Write the name of school, then write state or province and write city or town name. Then you have to give details years and month, means when you started to study there and when you completed. Then write number of years. For example, you did your metric in 2 years, then write 2 years. Then status, it's done. So just write graduated or it's completed. Then lower secondary level, this is for your metric. Upper secondary education, this is for your intermediate. Same details will be filled as I told you about. Total years of school and ending, then just enter the total number of years as you have completed 12 years of education, just write 12. Then point 11 is, have you awarded a Japanese government scholarship in the past? If yes, you are not eligible to apply. Okay, so of course now. Then point 12 is, are you applying for other Japanese government scholarship, means other than MEXT scholarship? No. Are you receiving or scheduled to be receiving any scholarship other than no? Name of okay. If you are receiving or applying for other scholarship, please specify the name of the sponsor. Means if you have any other scholarship or you have support by any other professor who is inviting you, then mention the name of sponsor or the professor and the scholarship details. Then point 14 is preferred field of study and major in Japan. For example, if you want to do chemistry, just write chemistry. Means social sciences and humanities are natural sciences. So chemistry is in natural sciences, choose natural sciences subject. If you are going to do art subjects, then social sciences and humanities, it's for you. Then you have to give preference, same as I told you in marksheet. If you are going to do natural sciences, then write courses, first choice, second, then third. Chemistry, physics, biology, like this. Then give numbering as per your preference. Then what will be your major in that field? For example, in chemistry you have organic chemistry, physical chemistry, inorganic chemistry, like this. So for same choices for other courses, you have to mention name of major in which you want to study. Then reason for selection of study. Why you choose this field? Just mention one to two lines for first choice, then here for second choice, and here for third choice. What was the trigger for having an interest in Japan? Why you are going to Japan? Just write about the country and research that you are going to do in Japan, just the benefits related to this country. Point 17 is what kind of things do you think you can contribute? Okay, how you will benefit to Japan and how you will benefit to your country, and the details related to that. Only 3 to 4 lines are enough. Then language ability. Okay, so if you can speak Spanish or English, then you have to give numbering as excellent for 3, 2 for good, and 1 for pure, 0 for poor. So if you can read Japanese, give preference self-rate basis for writing, for speaking, like this. It depends upon totally on you. So for English, if you are good in English, then give numbering as per your method, like speaking, listening. Okay, if you have any other language like Urdu, you can enter details. Okay, so give marking as well. Now, Japanese language qualification, if you have JLPT test, then you can write your scores. But if you have any other test, you can just mention the name of other test. But if you have English language qualification test, I like IELTS 7 score and any other score, you have to just write your scores. Then point 821 is contact person in your home country in case of emergency. For example, if you want to give the contact of your father or mother, you have to mention name, relationship, current address, occupation, and his or her phone number and email address. Past visits or stays in Japan. List from your most recent visit. If you have visited, then you have to enter details. If not, then just leave it. Then you have to just click on here as you are going to agree the details that you mentioned above. Then you have to enter date of application in year, month, and date. So it will be completed at the end. You have to take the print of this document, and then you have to attach photo of the size 4.5 to 3.5 centimeter. Paste your photo or digital image taken within 6 months. Write your name and nationality on the back of the photo. Okay, so please be careful and follow the instructions. After completing your application form, let's move to the next. Next form is okay, marksheet application form done. Academic details, of course, you will have your academic details, transcript, backlog, and the intermediate. You have to attach the copies of these documents. Okay, then fourth is your copy of certificate, means your final degrees or certificates. Then fifth document is recommendation letter. Click on this recommendation letter link and download application recommendation letter. Okay, here is recommendation letter sample. So here is the sample. You have to just give it to your any recommender, for example your college professor or college teacher who is agree to recommend you for this scholarship. He will fill this application form. Here will be applicant's name, your name, your surname, your given name. Then you can study to the applicant will be you, and to the recommender who is going to recommend. Recommender's name, title, whether he's professor or he's head of the college or school. Just write his or her title and institution name, and address, telephone number, and email address. Then he will describe about you as per question, like what was the nature of your relationship. He will describe details here. Then and at the end he will do his signature and date, and then this document will be given to you. The embassy or university will contact this recommender by his or her email address. Okay, so this application form is also filled, but at the end they're saying any other format of recommendation letter will be accepted. So if you want to change the format, you can. Next is certificate. Same certificate of enrollment as I told you, and hope certificate issued by the institute as well. And one document is certificate of health. Also have to fill this certificate of health document, just as they told. Certificate of health must be filled by a professional medical doctor. You have to go for a checkup, and after your medical checkup he will fill this document and then attach this document with you. Okay, so you don't need to fill this document. Just complete all of these documents and submit these documents to the given address, and just wait for your name in the shortlisted and prepare for test and interview. For test preparation, you can go to past paper sample. For example, if you are going for chemistry subject, here is chemistry exam, this one and this one, chemistry exam and this answer. Click here. So this is the sample of your test or interview. For this is for your help to prepare for this test. So you can go through this and you can study books as well. Here's the sample. So this is for your preparation. I think all of the documents are completed. You can now apply easily. Wish you very best luck. And if you have any kind of query related to this scholarship, you can simply comment me in the comment box. I will be there for you.